Cause I don't give a fuck what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make.
Yo, I got a lot of shit to say, so I'ma do this every day. I'll be writing things until I'm fucking buried in my grave. 6 feet deep under, but my body won't decay. Cause my messages are timeless, so they'll put them on display. Oh yeah, I rap with a certainty, I have a sense of urgency. A message for eternity, for everyone internally. I had some people burning me, but now they fucking learn to see I ain't the one to fuck with, now they looking nervously. And I don't really care what you think of me respectfully. You can kick rocks if you think you're fucking better, see. I will outwork you, turn you to an enemy. Hurt you so bad that you're gonna need some therapy. I got the motherfucking recipe. I've been cooking up hits, I'ma leave a legacy. You'll be looking small when you're standing right next to me. I'm 5'10", bitch, but I'm 10 feet.
Cause I don't give a fuck what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Cause I don't give a fuck what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Yeah, I'ma do it my way.
Coming out with a statement. You really changed, man, all your music and arrangement. You don't know shit, shut your mouth, you can save it. I'm the same dude that got his come up from the basement. 100 songs, 100 weeks, didn't change it. Experiments, development, intelligence, and patience. I'll do it all again, cause I never feel complacent. Let's keep the good vibes, positivity's contagious. I'm never looking back, cause I made a life that's passionate. A college graduate suppressing all his talents, yeah. He found a way to go and change, become an advocate. For taking control of your life, go out and battle. And you think you have a dream, then act on it. Get after it, get out your head and fucking capture it. You got one life to master it. Don't give up on your future, we all start losers. We're all late bloomers, gotta struggle through the sewer.
What you say? Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Cause I don't give a fuck what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Yeah, I'ma do it my way.
Good morning. Well, I could say good morning, y'all. Not say good morning for me. Sorry about that. See, my dog ate my road map, so I couldn't find my way home. I got a flat tire from the kitchen to the studio. So, yeah. Boy.
I won't stop, I'm here to get what I want. I'm not lost, I'm here to make it to the top. I'll take a shot, I'll overpower any boss. Cause I am not
Let's
someone
go.
that you would wanna cross.
I move quietly, like a shadow, there's a dark side to me. I work privately to go build and create my own.
Good morning, YouTubers. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Yep, I'm not doing the Pop 3, 2, 1. On that solo one. Sorry about that. Actually, it's currently late, about 30 minutes or so. Don't deeply apologize. Dow Jones up. Still waiting for the temperature to come up so I can tell you. Currently, there's sun. We were supposed to get up to a high of 62 today. We had a cold front coming in West Central Texas. So, yeah. Let's see. I'm going to go as far as I can on the stream. I don't have YouTube up, so if I'm skip somebody, I apologize. I will get my YouTube up here shortly. Hey, B Charming, good morning. Lady D, good morning. Goat Side Performer, morning. Oh, yeah, Goat Side Performer, you heard it wrong. You're giving out the silver and gold if I'm late. That's why I purposely did it. I was hoping you already gave out to all the people who showed up early. So, yeah, good luck on that one. I don't have enough silver yet. Y'all don't let me win enough races to have silver to give away. I'm not reading any other comments yet. Al Bundy, good morning. See Happy Chappy, good morning. Hey, I'm doing this coffee. It's still brewing. Now I get rush over because I heard that song. I hit the wrong song to start with this morning anyway. Be charming. I just saw that. I'm not even gonna comment. I heard you got 4 life alerts, be charming. That's all I'm gonna say on that comment. You know what your comment talking about. Ooh, Lady D used to work at as a trapeze artist in the circus. That's all I'm gonna say on her comment. And if you want to what kind of I'm saying, then go up and look. Hey, good morning, Shift Kicker. Thank you for the phone call. Yes, I'm on my way. And Gold Side Performer, I think I'm older than you, so stop calling me son, kiddo. I think the only one that isn't older than me is B Charmin, because she's got 4 life alerts. Hey, RLB, good morning. Uh, man, just for 25 minutes. Wait, Shift Kicker, you're on data again? Oh my god. I blame the NoWhere man in NoWhere land. Did y'all figure out who that is on that mummy? Hey, there he is. Hey, NoWhere man, NoWhere land. Is it snowing there yet? Yeah, you heard it was going to rain, but I told you you're going to get more snow. You didn't believe me, Shift. Now, are you going to be a believer? Dun, dun, dun. Hey, see, Happy Chappy. Yeah, we'll do some dodgeball training. I got plenty of wrenches here. Just show up and I'll start throwing them at you. Oh, he's got them. Oh, there you go. He's got wrenches. No, 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 no. Everybody so far, I'm trying to see everybody. Hey, good morning, Donald, lady, laddie, Zed's place. Good morning. Good to see you. Shelby, good to see you. Sharon Mercer, good morning. Good to see you. Hey, I made it down the list. Now I can hit the button. And I'm going to get the YouTube going. Nah, I was going to sing that freaking song and I can't even think of it now. He is a nowhere man living in his nowhere land. He's so famous, yeah, the Beatles even sang a song about him. Yeah. Needless to say, yeah. So, if anybody didn't get their spot of silver this morning from Ghost Like the Farmer, please email them at IaintGotNone.com. Or better yet, go ahead and hit his Cash App, and he'll make sure that a trailer full of chicken nuggets comes to you. Of course, they'll be from Georgia, and they might be monkey nuggets instead of chicken nuggets. So yeah, because You know the story about the monkey island in Georgia? That's where the Planet of the Apes is going to start. Could it be? Could it be? I'm looking for my glasses to see who it is. No, okay, I'm checking his mic. His mic is good. It's only at 50%. Where's my freaking... All right, we'll just go ahead and bring him up. Hello.
Nowhere, man. At least I don't live in Texas. Damn it. That's all I got to say.
Yeah,
Georgia's 10 times better than Texas, and we don't have a
yeah,
border.
right. Yeah, right.
And it ain't gonna snow. Man, you are so wrong in so many
You're the
categories.
one talking about snow this morning.
I just said you said it was gonna snow, and I'm still waiting on it.
Well, man, I told you to keep waiting on it.
Sounds like you're backtracking to me. You gotta eat them damn words. Ain't no snow. No, Cat, I don't want your hair on me. I gotta go to the doctor here in a minute. Leave me alone.
Yeah, listen, kid. Yeah, you do need to go to the doctor. You just got to check your prostate. Bend over.
No. Get off me.
I bet your doctor's name's going to be Dr. Chappie.
No, we're not prostate checking. We gotta get this blood pressure down. So I just checked it
Yeah.
manually.
You got to check your prostate. Make sure your blood pressure.
Well, we're coming to that. We're
Yeah.
We're getting to that time.
He's got to clear out your pipes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
So your blood pressure.
Is that how they do it in Texas?
No, that's how they do it.
How do you know? How do you know if you know that I'm going to get my pipes cleared? How do you know that's not what they do in Texas? Sounds like you're extremely experienced.
Hey, look, I guarantee you. I guarantee
Gotcha.
you. You didn't get crap. Go read the Sunday Funnies. It's Tuesday. All right.
I figured I'd give you 15 minutes of fame, and then go to my daughter's appointment.
Yeah,
I'll make you famous.
Yeah. He goes to his daughter's appointment, so he can put his freaking legs up on the stirrups. You know what he likes.
Man, you're so wrong some days. I'm not even going to fight that. It's not even worth it.
I didn't even know you could get up on the stirrups backwards just so you can get your prostate checked.
You're not going to get me to go to the dark side and say ugly, mean things. It ain't happening.
Hey, you've been in the dark side. What are you talking about?
Most of my life.
Yeah. You know why I know Georgia's not worth it? You're not part of Florida. Ask me, Chairman.
Oh, you believe
the state. Yep.
Is that why you're late? You sat and studied up on your Georgia jokes?
Nope.
Look, I'm with B Charming. Something happened. Look, apparently something happened in the military. Was you late all the time in the military?
Yep. I was doing
okay, so why the hell are you late this morning? I'm like, B, you're fired.
Well, you know what? Go ahead. Bye.
You're fired.
All right. There you go. One last person I got to hit Cash App on. Yep. Yeah, that's what I thought. Hey, Shelby.
Don't be mad. I'm just agreeing with B.
Hey, there's a difference between you and B. She's got intelligence. That's why we send you to Dr. Chappie to get freaking checked, because he's still searching for intelligence, and he hasn't found any yet.
Time out what girls do. Little girls. Little babies.
I wouldn't know. I heard that you're still living in Barbie Land.
Barbie Land. No, I live in Ken Land, but 1980 Ken, not the 2024 Skittles Ken.
Yep. Man, sometimes I got to shake things up. Come on now.
Well, it's okay. Give somebody something to laugh about.
Look at it. Hey,
I'm not butthurt.
I'm not butthurt.
Oh, no, you get butthurt easy.
I know it's a good day when I wake up every freaking day in Texas. It could be worse. I could be waking up in Georgia.
Have you had your Ensure this morning?
No, I don't drink Ensure.
You need to.
Mm-mm.
Yeah. people of your age and all that, yeah, you need to have that insured, maybe even twice a day.
Hey, Lewis. You know, I know Lewis wakes up in Canada every morning going, God, it could be worse with all this snow. At least I don't live.
Could be in Texas.
No, he says he could live in Georgia.
Well, then he'd probably be a lot happier. I don't know.
Well, what's Georgia's economy? I hear your peaches are going down the freaking tube. So
Our economy is surpassing Texas.
I don't.
We're
think
not.
So.
We're not funding. We're not funding the 13, a couple 100,000.
Well, I hear you can't keep your internet up.
Mine's up.
At
Just
least
get up.
Shifker's got a reason for her internet. She's got snow. What's your excuse?
I only went out one day.
I am a robot. I am pooping.
Most of the time I'm on here, I'm never at home. I'm working.
You know, I've noticed you must have an infatuation with Elon Musk because ever since he moved to Texas, you've had a.
He ain't gonna be in Texas very long.
You know, no, you should see all the shit he's building here. He's here for a while. He's here to stay. Yeah.
You're hallucinating.
And you know what he's doing? He's not firing all the employees and then hiring illegals like they do in Georgia. Hell, I heard Georgia's going to fire the monkeys and put illegals in the freaking monkey
I hope so.
zoo.
On current news, while I got time, sure am glad I wasn't on that bridge last night.
Wait. Okay. Anybody want to hear any current news from Georgia? Put a 1 in chat. If you want to hear other news instead, put a 2. Yeah, so Elon Musk is a tool. I agree with you, Ghost Dr. Farmer, but he's got money and he's creating jobs here. I don't know, he's going to let the planet of the apes take over. Al Bundy's the only one that wants to, Al Bundy's the only one that wants to listen to freaking Georgia. Okay, you want to know Georgia rules? Go watch Driving Miss Daisy for the updated news, or go watch the movie Georgia Rules if you want last week's news. Yeah.
Bridge last night. That's it.
Oh, you still talking? You're muted. You know that, don't you? He's like, son of a bitch. Yeah. Hey, Mark. Good morning. See, look. Mark says I was stationed in Georgia, and the weather sucked, hot and muggy. Yeah.
Well, he was either in Columbus or down there at that tank base down Savannah. I mean, it's still hot and muggy in Georgia. I can't argue his point. No, I was just going to say, all I was going to say is I'm glad I wasn't on that bridge last night that fell.
Yeah. Well, I was going to talk about it, but I'll go ahead and let you talk about it.
No, I mean, it just, all it was.
Go ahead. You got
somebody, probably the shipboat captain was high on fentanyl. Hell, I don't know. He hit the damn bridge and the bridge fell. That's all I know. Other than that,
I heard the captain was from Georgia and he was bringing.
That's definitely a no-no. That's definitely 100% fake news coming from you. What do I expect?
No. I'm reading the Georgia Inquirer right now.
Georgia Inquirer. Yeah. Damn, you come up with this shit. All right, my time's about up with you because I got to go up here and see Dr. Feelgood.
Oh, Al Bundy's got an update. He says he wouldn't advise going to the nudie bar in Columbus, Georgia.
There's a bunch of them in Columbus.
Okay, so far that's probably the best joke of the day so far.
Let's see. Columbus is one of those bases. They got tanks. What do you got? I think it's a logistics base, ain't it? Me being non-Army brat, which I'm an Air Force brat.
Yeah. I agree with you on that. The freaking cars. I mean, yeah, that I don't know what they're charging the captain with because I didn't get to read the story this morning. I'm
just wondering. I was under the impression they were just what fell in there was had construction people on there. I don't actually know if it was traffic going across. I didn't get that deep into it.
No.
Al Bundy says infantry. Okay. Ship from Singapore, yes. Francis Scott Key Bridge, yeah.
Mark's saying a ship from Singapore hits the Francis Scott Key Bridge.
Yep. That's it.
He's saying Fort Benning. Go ahead and bring something up. He'll whoop your ass.
Yeah, Fort Benning. That's Columbus.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's hot as balls there. Anywhere once you get out of the mountains of Georgia, it gets nasty. Further south you get, it's yuck.
Well,
But no, I didn't know if that was traffic going. I mean, I don't know. I've been weird sometimes about going across some of these big bridges in a big truck, and I've had that brain fart. You know, what if this son of a bitch was to fall? That would suck. Really suck. Uh,
I don't know
well,
what you need. What you need to do is try to drive your truck over in Corpus on that bridge
uh,
up there. That'll
I've
scare
been. I think I've been there. It's been a
that
long
bridge will
time.
scare that shit out of you.
The one that scares me is the one up East Coast, not Jersey. Shit, it's been a long time since I've been up through there. Maybe in Virginia, Chesapeake, something like that. I don't like none of them. I mean, I'm kind of. I got a bad phobia about airplanes. Don't bother me, but bridges and like when I stopped out there and over one of those big, huge dams, wasn't the Hoover Dam, it's trying the other one. I still got pictures all the time. It comes on my Facebook. I kind of freaked out walking across that bridge, looking down. Just a phobia of mine. I don't mind climbing a tree, but I don't know, something weird. Bridges and I don't know. There's one bridge here that I refuse to go on because it's so old and not required. Yeah, a lot of them bridges up north, they're just eat up with rust. They got cancer real bad.
Well, hell, you
Are you?
voted for Joe. He was building back
Yeah, but
better.
yeah,
So why isn't that
you
bridge?
damn sure hit your head now thinking I voted for Joe.
Oh, we know you voted for Joe.
Yeah, you're like the rest of them crackheads. You got issues, mental issues. Are you only doing one show today?
No, we're doing 1 at 11. I just
Well,
didn't.
that's just in 45 minutes.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, you got 15 minutes of my time. I got to go. You know what kind of date I have, don't you?
Yeah, you got to go home and take a nap.
No, I'm going to my doctor. But I said, you know what kind of date I have today, don't you?
Okay, earlier you said you're going to your daughter's doctor's appointment. Now
No,
you
I'm
got
going to my doctor to figure out changing on my blood pressure medicine. Let me clarify this because my blood pressure is jacked the fuck up.
no. Anybody in chat remember him say he's going to his daughter's appointment?
No, I'm going to my doctor appointment.
No.
You got to clean your ears out.
That's why I brought up the stirrups because you talked about going to your daughter's appointment.
No, I'm going to
Don't
my
change
doctor appointment.
Don't change the story.
Jesus Christ. You know, VA does give hearing aids out. I got to get you some hearing aids.
No,
I'll be your advocate.
no, I don't think so.
Other than that, have a gay day, and I'll be back later. And we got Taco Tuesday going on tonight, and my Cash App will be flowing.
Yep, and I'm gonna be late there too. Reach up then.
You're going to be late there. I got you.
I'm gonna be picking up some tacos.
You need to pick us tacos. It's Taco Tuesday.
Well,
But I'll see you later. Let me go handle this shit before I get in trouble and croak over.
Mm-hmm. Well, B, you better watch the restream on there. He did say his daughter's appointment. So, yeah, Taco Tuesday. I think I'm gonna have brisket tacos tonight. And the only reason I'm probably gonna be late, I probably won't be, but I'm gonna probably be late, is I've been putting furniture together for the daughter-in-law. Yeah, she decided to order all this freaking furniture. I told her she would have saved freaking money just going to the store, ordering it, and have them delivered already freaking built. Hell, nah. She finally learned what a screwdriver is. I'm trying to teach her what a freaking drill is now. So yeah, uh, all I got is like a 10-foot dresser to build, and I should be done. But depending if I can keep her off the phone, I'm thinking about getting her phone and freaking put it in my truck and locking the freaking door on it. So if she stays off the phone, we could probably be done in like 20 minutes. But she has to hold certain parts while I'm freaking building and trying to put the shit together because she bought all this big furniture. It takes two people. And she doesn't understand. She's got to pay attention. Well, congratulations, B. Charmin. I am very proud of your grandson for graduating. More power to him. Yeah, yeah, exactly. When I saw the freaking box and it said 10-foot dresser, and I measured, I immediately grabbed the freaking measure tape and make sure in the box was a little bit longer than 10 foot. I'm like, yep. And the sad part is she's probably gonna have to order more dressers because she's got so much clothes. I told her she needs to just have a garage sale before getting furniture. Would have saved her freaking probably about half the money she spent on this furniture. So about helicopters, it's all I cut. So yep, been there, done that. Hey, it's currently 37 degrees here. No wonder I couldn't freaking wake up. I didn't hear my alarm. Yeah, really, I didn't hear my alarm. That's the real reason. But hey, I figured I'd go ahead and start off. She knew that the dog ate my freaking stuff, and had a flat on the way from the kitchen. So I don't know. I didn't even get a check to see if anybody won the Powerball, but I know the Mega Millions is like 1 point something billion dollars. That's coming up. Yeah. Hey, did you hear about the latest phase? And you pop these freaking pills and you can lose weight. Well, guess what? One dead and dozen sick from cholesterol lowering pills. Guess they didn't read the directions. Dumb Fs. Nah, I blame that on the media. I think all the media should be freaking sued by these people for freaking pushing all these. Oh yeah, you take this diabetic medicine or the blood pressure medicine, or take these vitamins and you're gonna lose weight. Fucking what? The snake oil freaking people. See, the media's done so bad that they freaking try to sell freaking drugs on the side now. Oh, hey, you know those underwater volcanoes I told you about on the west coast? Well, Canada's in the news because Canada is bizarrely shaking and it might be creating a new ocean crust. Yeah, I don't think it's creating a new ocean crust. I think the shit from the bottom's shooting up through the volcanoes. And what does volcanoes shoot up besides lava? A lot of rocks and all the other sediment stuff that's underneath the ground. So it's not creating a new ocean crust. See? That figures that's coming from popular mechanics. What do they know about oceans? Come on, stick to engines. Are they really trying to go into the climate change thing? Because, yeah, they really believe EVs are going to take over the world. Yeah, let's see. I know we had a couple of topics mentioned yesterday, and so we talked about one, but I don't remember what the topic was. So, as a person here that wanted to ask the question, we didn't have time yesterday because it was brought up at the very end. Yeah, type it in caps, and we'll go ahead and cover that topic. I'm reading these other ones, and that one doesn't sound any interesting. Yeah, is anybody interested in the 10 movies everybody's watching on Hulu? I'm not. Oh no, here's a climate change theory. Soil in Australia could start emitting more carbon than it absorbs, scientists warn. Yeah, we need to plant more trees. Earth goes back to planting more trees. Remember back in the 80s and 90s? Oh no, we got to have a green earth, plant more trees. And what's the Biden administration? We need to cut it all down and get rid of the cow. Yeah, let's bring back the freaking woolly mammoths. Yeah. Anybody see the beautiful green and purple auroras from that stellar storm we've had? Yeah, yeah, because I didn't. Oh, Mark, you're young. You're 59. Hey, good morning, West Texas Stacker. See, I never understood that, Mark. They always given two MOSs because when I was in, they gave us one MOS, and yeah, we just did everything for everybody because they had problems going to their tech schools, and they didn't know what to do when they got deployed. They're still trying to figure out how to set up a tent, and so we had to turn around in order to get everything done. We had to go in and do their jobs too. That really freaking sucked. It was like 9/11. I had to freaking do transportation's job and freaking get the forklift and start moving the freaking barriers and stuff and setting up the whole freaking base because they didn't have one person that could figure out how to lift a freaking concrete barrier and start putting barriers up around the base, which was pretty freaking stupid on my part. I was on maternity leave. They had 800 freaking people there standing around trying to figure out how to start a forklift. And I had to walk in, go in there, and freaking start doing the job. So I did that for 16 hours straight for a whole week, putting up barriers everywhere. Places where we never needed barriers in the first place, but they thought it was an idea. Yeah. So if you've never seen a forklift carrying a 10-ton freaking concrete barrier, four wheeling through the woods, yeah, it's possible unless it's muddy or there's a lake there. And believe me, I thought about it a couple of times. Driving a couple of those forklifts in the freaking lake so they could learn how to freaking get a tow truck and try to pull those suckers out. Yeah, no, I understand that part about the rankings, but I don't know. Some of those jobs, they deserve freaking higher rate, even with just one MOS. But then some of those other ones, yeah, they should have never made it past an E3. Yes, of course, Donald Lady, we're praying for everybody that's involved, to include family members, you know, in the prayers. Because we always forget about the family members sometimes. And, those are the ones that are probably, if the person doesn't make it, they're the ones having to deal with the tragedy at that point. But our main priority is the ones that survived and are in the hospital and all that, of course. So this stream was brought to you by Shift Kicker. Because she had my phone number, I was able to call and wake my ass up and go, hey, get your ass out of bed. I wasn't in bed, I was on the couch, but hey. Uh-oh. Valley fever. Have you heard of it? The deadly and incurable disease terrifying the West Coast. Yeah, well, let's pick on the West Coast. We already picked on the East Coast. Well, Georgia. Only one's worth picking on. Yeah, let me find my talk about this valley fever because I don't know anything about it. I've already gone through the measles, the mumps, freaking Ebola, the Black Plague, everything else. Uh, Say, valley fever is a fungal disease which attacks the lungs caused by the inhalation of airborne spores. Uh, the persons I'm talking to, they did put the name on there, but I'm not going to mention the name. She battled this in a hospital for 7 years. And, when they started out, she was only 19 when she started fighting it. And have you noticed bacteria and fungal diseases are more rampant now? They're talking about the mom was talking to the daughter, asking if she still wanted to fight because she was so worn out in the hospital. She'd been in and out of the hospital so many years. Wow, I don't know. The person who wrote this article's really got it jacked up because I'm going to go back. Okay, it started back in 2011. She battled for 7 years. That'd be 2018. But back in 2018, she was just 19. So somebody add up 7 plus 19. What's that? I'm coming up with 26, and I haven't had my coffee yet. Okay, they corrected it later on. Never mind. They're saying she died when she was 28. But then they go, oh, they retracted it and put that she died shy of her 27th birthday. Okay. So if you're going to deal with stuff, and there's a lot more other people, there's like 1,000 people in California alone that are hospitalized with this valley fever. So if you're going to be cleaning stuff and being around stuff, wear a mask. No. I know you don't want to wear a mask after the freaking lockdowns, all that other stuff. But if you're California and you keep hearing valley freaking, valley, I'd be wearing a mask when you're cleaning and around stuff. Saying that 1,000 people are diagnosed with it every year, but they say that now the diagnosed cases are currently 20,000 per year. That's a lot in California. Yeah. The survival rate's not that great because they still can't figure it out. Oh, here's the one I want to talk about. You heard about bird flu, right? Yeah. Well, dairy cattle's being infected with bird flu now. In Kansas and Texas, dairy cows have come up with bird flu, and that is transmitted to humans if you get it from the cows. So, yeah. Now, I want to know if the FDA is checking the milk to make sure there's no bird flu virus in them. Probably not, but they'll come up and say, hey, don't drink the milk eventually, because. But the funny part was last month, I think it was in Colorado, the goats that they're using to make goat's milk with had the bird flu. Yeah. So, yeah, I'm looking. Yeah, they talk about mulch. Yeah. Those are pretty scrawny freaking bell peppers they're showing. I'd be embarrassed to even put that picture up in an article. Uh, Solar eclipse deploys National Guard to deal with 100,000 people. Oh, yeah. I wonder what states they're probably freaking deploying them in Alaska. They're afraid of freaking riots in Alaska during the solar eclipse. It's not going to affect them. Yep, leprosy is really bad too. Gee, I wonder where that's coming from. Yeah, they keep attacking the cows. I want to know what's up. First, it was their cow farts, and then they try to burn them out, and they didn't get a barbecue all of them. Now they're talking about the milk having bird flu. But I watch all these National Geographic freaking what do you call it, documentaries, and they always show a hippo, an elephant, and all these other animals like the water buffalo, and there's birds on them. Why aren't they contracting the bird flu? Yeah. Yeah, no, we're gonna put it in the cows that are away from birds, and they're in their pen, attached to the machines, sucking out their milk. Yeah, growing up out Bundy, I don't remember ever meeting one person that was allergic to freaking peanuts. Now we did have a couple of kids that are allergic to bee stings, but that he grew up with that. We had a lot of bees and wasps back then everywhere. I just tell them, so I give them a freaking spoonful of freaking peanut butter and tell them to get over it. It's not going to kill them. Yep, and I agree, Mark. Especially those politicians. Man, those politicians fuel out a lot of the freaking emitted gases that are bad for the environment. Oh, I saw something about pear trees. Bradford pear trees are banned in a few states. More are looking to replace and eradicate them. I'm not even going to bring it up as 24 hours old, but why are you picking on Bradford? Did you do something to his trees? Anybody know anything that's going on about that? But the Biden administration is going to defend the abortion pill. Yeah. Yeah, they're out for life, but not if you're a baby. Not if you're inconvenient to their way of life. Yeah. And I don't know, this one, Tampa Bay freaking Freedom Press is saying U.S. to announce major shakeup in military ties with Japan as China threat looms. And I heard somebody did something to China, and I didn't read the story because it was like I was failing real fast last night to fall asleep, and I'm like, oh, I'll look at it in the morning, and I didn't get to. Oh, here's a good one. Yeah, this is 2 weeks ago, though. The most common cause of food poisoning in America, according to data. Yeah, climate change conspiracists. Everything else is a conspiracy theory. Why can't we say climate change is a conspiracy theory? Look at the people that are freaking pushing global warming. Would you have them on your team? Yeah, think about it. Well, what's that guy that used to be vice president? Yeah, yeah. I can't even think of his name. It just tickles me. And then his grandniece or whatever over in the UK. Okay, good. Thank you, Ghost Typer Farmer. I didn't know anything about Bradford Fairs. I figured you could feed them to pigs and they'll, bulk them up or something. Yeah, back in the 70s, we were trying to still get over the Great Depression. No wonder you had zucchini bread. Man, you're rich. I didn't even know what a zucchini bread was till the 90s. I had to go join the military in order to find out what zucchini bread was. Yeah. Oh, you missed it, Mark. You didn't. You must have survived and didn't know it. All the polar caps melted, and we survived. There was no Great Flood. That's why I know it's a farce because God said that He would never flood the world again like He did in the Great Flood. So I don't care what these conspiracy theorists freaking keep saying about global warming. The polar caps aren't going to completely melt. We're not going to freaking flood the whole freaking world with the polar caps, and their theory is freaking completely wrong because they're trying to go off their freaking Bill Nye the Science Guy science, and we already know he's not a scientist. You know, he's just some dude that did shit in his garage, and yeah, he did some personal favors under the desk for somebody, and they gave him a TV show. Yeah, we know that part. And yeah, so the calculations are wrong. They're science. Science has been trying to prove God wrong and prove that He doesn't exist and all the other stuff, and they keep coming out with more facts that the Bible is true. Things did happen that way, and yeah. So why don't they just give up and start exploring the depths of the ocean to find some other shit? Because there's some scary invasive species coming on the Gulf Coast. See, you like the way I went from one thing, slid it into another story. Yeah, these weird deep sea creatures. I don't know what to call them. They're a mixture of, I don't know, sea crab and other stuff, but they don't have the sea crab legs. They got really short legs. And I guess they bite and they hurt worse than a freaking jellyfish. So be careful being in the waters on the Gulf Coast. I guess it goes from Texas all the way to Florida and Mexico and all that. So Yeah. I remember that too, Mark. Then they discovered that human beings had brains. And now they're trying to figure out the brain, and they can't figure it out, so they're going to get implants to put in there so they can control you because they couldn't figure out the brain. So when they're trying to figure out the brain, why were they trying to figure it out? To control you. And now they're going to do implants. Think about it. Yeah, Elon's involved in that too, but hey, he's involved in a lot of stuff. Half of it's conspiracy, half of his, yeah, he's one of those snake oil freaking guys too, in a lot of ways. And I did read an article last week that, yeah, some people didn't hear. There's crazies out there. Some, there was 2 attempts on Elon Musk's life. That was reported last year. Yeah. Did you hear about that? Oh, now we're going in conspiracy, pure blood. Yep. No, that's not really conspiracy, but I did hear that California does have some real life vampires. Yeah. I don't know. I'm more worried about the where those things in the trees in Florida. They're be charming, the iguanas or whatever. When they freeze up and freaking don't move and they fall off the trees, that's when I would be worried. Hey, good morning, Harrisburg Moon. Good to see you. So yeah, yeah. Good thing I didn't eat my BLT for lunch yesterday because yeah, I had to have it for dinner. I came back like 9:45 at night. I was only going to be there 2 hours, and yeah, I told her I'd go over there this afternoon kind of early. He's like, but I'm going to be sleeping. It's like, no, you're not. Get your ass up. I ain't staying here till the middle of the freaking night building shit for you. You need to work around my judgment. That's what I told my daughter-in-law. She just gave me this look. I was like, hey, get over it. You want it built or not? I'm the one doing it. You need to work on my time. Hell, I'd already be there. I'd be live streaming while building it. You could hear. Yep. Same here, Mark. I knew exactly what you meant, but I went in and just put it in there with the vampires because, all the ones that did take it in our pure blood, they're coming after us. They want our blood because they know they effed up. Yeah, I laugh because I got some of my kids' friends that they're like, "Oh man, you're whacked. You should have gotten the shot." It's like, huh. How many people have you known that are still living that got it? Is that? And now every time I see them, hey, you're still here, huh? You know you're next, don't you? It freaks them out because they're seeing their numbers dwindle that did take it and taking the booster. It's like, yeah, yeah. And I think that's the administration's way of trying to say, yeah, everything's attacking you. No, it's often the freaking Jabberwockies that force you to take. They know you. They figured out, oh shit, we're killing off all these people. Yeah, let's blame it on the cows. Let's blame it on bird flu. You know, yeah. Nah, Harrisburg, they know there's human life in there. They're just smuggling them in. Yeah, people should have freaking woken up when the freaking 18 and 20-year-olds were freaking having heart attacks and dying 6 months after taking them. And I don't even think some of them even freaking I think some of the kids freaking were collapsing and being hospitalized after 30 days. They're like, hello. Oh, it can't be the shot. It's got to be something else. I was like, why not? If you could end up in the hospital because of peanut butter, Why can't you be in there because you had some freaking pharmaceutical freaking medicine your body was allergic to that was going to kill you? Yeah, Pirates Bear. I think all these city folks need to go spend a month on a cow farm and then walk around the cow patties, smell that fresh freaking moist freaking remnants of the cows. So they build up the tolerance. And then they won't have to be freaking. Oh, thank you, Ghost Cypher Farmer. I was getting ready to look at those to see where everything's at right now. Yeah, but Mark, you got to understand that doesn't work for us males. It's not our body. Yeah. And they throw that theory out the Y chromosomes disappearing. What's going to happen to all the males? I think it's God's version of, okay, I put males here first and then I put women second. And, you know, the program got fucked up. So I'm going to pull the males out, bring them back up to heaven. I'm going to let the women run the planet for a couple of centuries. And then we're going to bring males back and see how far freaking women got without men. So all these freaking women think that they could do shit without men. We'll find them with their heads up their ass when we come back because, yeah. You may have one woman working construction, like in the big cities doing the big projects, but that one woman ain't going to be freaking building the shit when all the rest of the women are like, oh, I need a house. Yeah, there ain't enough of them. And there's a way women get together and backstab each other because, you know, they think it's competing. Yeah. Take out one of the freaking things and then they're all competing for each other. Yeah. Yeah, they ain't going to be able to work it out. Women just got to realize, you know, yeah. Know your role. Women can be like, well, we ain't got the money. You just gonna take out the trash. Guess you're gonna live with the trash in the house because you can't figure out how to open up the doorknob, walk down the sidewalk, and put it in the trash can. Exactly, Al Bundy. I agree with you on that part. You know, there's a lot of great women out there like the ones we have in our chat. Don't get me wrong. And like I've always said, I'm not ragging on y'all. I'm ragging on the ones that are freaking making it bad for all the rest of the women. It really ticks me off. These freaking feminists. Go, you know, they're forcing. I think they freaking abuse elderly women. These feminists, because you know the feminists don't know how to freaking knit, so they kidnap all these grandmas and they force them to build knit hats for them in the shape of vaginas so they can go do their protest marches. Yeah, but I've always gotten in arguments with these feminist freaking people that say I don't believe in God because the Bible's all about bashing women and blah blah blah. Well, if that's all you're looking at, there's something seriously wrong with your brain because I looked at the freaking Bible and I didn't see any of it. Reading it from cover to cover several times about bashing women. Yes, it does say some things about women in there, but you know, if you look at it, it's true. The biggest one they don't like is says women are deceitful. I bet there's not one woman in chat, let alone anywhere in the world, that can prove that they're not deceitful. Case in point is, yeah, divorces. Women always blames the man, but it's the woman's fault. She's got the ultimate power, and I'll tell you how. The man is a puppy love. He's thinking with the wrong brain. I'm not going to argue that with the woman's case. He gets down on his knees. He asks her to marry him. The woman has a choice at that point in time. She makes the decision. Is he good enough for me or not? Can I live with all his quirks for the rest of my life? And when she says yes, it ultimately all the freaking blame falls on her if it doesn't work out. Because she's supposed to be the one that's be freaking take care of the family and helping it grow and shit at that point. Yeah. And I'm not going to add all the little other stuff. We're going black and white. I'm not saying, well, he shits his pants and leaves tire treads. Or he cheated. Oh, well, you look at the freaking things more. Women cheat more than men nowadays. Hell, women can't even get a date with a guy because the guy doesn't want to put up with the crap anymore. The women are divorcing because they think they deserve better, and they are trading their husbands to upgrade and to find out nobody wants them. They're obsolete. They ain't so special as they thought they were. Yeah. And that's where the theory of the story of the Y chromosome's dying. It's not dying. Man, it just ain't putting up with the bullshit no more. It allows us surely but surely changing. That you don't have to be a woman to be the good parent, because there's a lot of shitty freaking moms out there. Just look at the cases we've had this year alone, and we're only in the third month of the year. Woman leaves her kids at home. One of them's an infant to go on vacation. Yeah, tell me how that's a good freaking parent. Yeah. Don't bring up other situations. Answer my question. How's that a good parent? Enough said. One case dissolves it all for you women. Sorry. I'm getting them all riled up so they freaking pissed off already come at me and Shift Kicker on freaking 11 o'clock. Yep, that's all I'm doing. But if you know me and you've been around me a long time, I support women more than I do men, because there's a lot of lazy ass freaking men out there. But there's a lot of good men too. They just want their kids. And there's not a lot of times you see in any of the freaking courts, especially on YouTube. You can go to the freaking child support courts. And most of the cases on there, they're all freaking women that not wanting to pay child support or trying to get more child support because they don't want to work. What's up with that? For years, we've been hearing men are freaking deadbeat dads and all this other shit. But then I look at all these shows and I'm like, what the fuck? It's all women. And the female judges are going, no, you're going to pay child support. I got to pay what? Yeah, you made six figures. Yeah. And good for you, Mark, because somebody's got to teach them. I taught my daughter when she was young how to change tires and stuff. I do the same stuff for the kids. My boys, they learn how to cook. I said there ain't no such role in the house that's only a female or a male role. And if you get a female saying, now that's the man's job to cut the yard, bull fucking shit, get your ass out there, you lady. And I think maybe that's why my ex-wives didn't like me too much, but I didn't care. I told them, I don't force them. I didn't force them to go to the gym. I just told them I didn't want no J-Lo butt. You know what a J-Lo butt is, right? It's a Peg Bundy sitting on the couch watching freaking Oprah all freaking day. Then you get shit done. And they really thought, oh, well, you don't know how hard I work. It's like bullshit. I didn't get married the first time till I was 32. Think about it. That means I took care of a household. I learned how to clean, how to fold, how to do laundry, how to cook, and all this other stuff from either my female relatives, or my great grandmother, my grandmother, and my mom, or I learned shit from the military. And you know what else the military showed me? Child care. Yeah, how to talk to a kid, how to take care of a kid. They got freaking. I knew all that even before I had my first kid. And I was pretty sad because on my divorces, the exes always tried saying I was an unfit dad because I was always deployed. What part did they not freaking understand? Somebody's got to do it. They weren't doing shit but sitting their ass on the freaking couch. And the judge wasn't going to go for it either. Boy, they got screwed in their freaking lawyers, and they don't realize it. And they're still bitter to this day. But you know what? Hey, don't go after a military person unless you got freaking police reports. You know? Because, yeah. And the sad part was, when they tried to attack me on the stuff, yeah. Judge asked me questions. I gave him the files on my training, and they saw all the child stuff and everything else. And he's like, oh. And they know what the military gets freaking trained how to do, especially for families and all that. They go more in depth on what the kids go through emotionally and mentally and all that when one parent's away being deployed and all that versus the other one. Yeah. But civilians, you don't get any of that. Yeah, think about it. And it's heartbreaking when you see some of the cases, you see the movies, and you go through the courses and stuff. And yeah, you're basically getting a psychology degree while you're freaking learning how to better take care of your kids emotionally, mentally, and all that. Yeah. Sorry, I'm reading. Yeah, Mark. Yep, there's quite a few of them. I remember during the second Gulf War. I'll say the second, but it was a little bit before then. They had a TV show, and it really more about the army. And the TV show was called Over There. And I don't know if you ever saw that or not, or you could find it. I got a bootleg copy of all freaking. I think it was 2 seasons. Might have just been 1.5. But the funny part was a lot of people didn't catch up on it. I was able to get the bootleg while I was deployed because they're showing it stateside, and of course we didn't have satellite direct TV while deployed. But we did have laptops and we did have DVDs, so we waited for the new stuff that came out like 3 years later on DVDs so we could watch stuff. And that show was such a political uprising for the politicians, especially the liberals. They attacked it. They went after the freaking people that made that. They got the IRS to investigate them and basically shut down the show. And you know why? Yeah. Dee, 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 dee. You know, hey, that's the best Jeopardy I could do. Sorry. But a lot of the truth back stuff was true in the TV series, and they didn't like that. Well, this wasn't a Hollywood-based freaking filming company, so they didn't have to follow the Hollywood rules with the government. I think the biggest star they had was like Kim Delaney or something in there. And that was before she became big. And yeah, the war stuff was real. The stuff at home, you know, was real. But the thing was, some of these freaking wives, what they did while their husbands were deployed, going through the shit. That's what shocked the politicians. They didn't want the American public to see. That puts light on the military. No, it doesn't make the military look bad. It shows that the ones fighting the shit they got to go through because there's some people, they're in it for themselves. But that's society anyway, you know. But, when the husband deploys, the bad wives, they go off to the NCO club. If they have kids, they get a babysitter. Yeah. And I'll say the NCO club, a lot of them are actually officers' clubs. And they don't go home alone. So you can kind of guess. Yeah, you know, let's put it that way. The cheating train is going on while the person's deployed, trying to survive doing the job that they're doing, that they're ordered to do for being in the military. Yeah. So, yeah, that's why they shut that show down. Maybe one of these days I gotta check the legalities. Everybody else is doing all these copyright freaking movies and putting them on the channel. Maybe I'll put some of these burned videos on my channel and do a members only thing. And let some of y'all that never seen any of these shows, you'll be shocked. No, they're not really graphic. Those war stuff were graphic, but I'll tell you this much: that show was not your Army Wives TV series. That Army Wives one was a joke, but it was still good, but it was still a joke. Left a lot out. Yep, exactly, Mark. Sometimes you just gotta wait until you find the right one. Hold on. I gotta go to this one because there's one. Trust the God first. What's your opinion about the military using the farmers' barns to practice war games? They are doing it near Nashville, North Carolina. Farmer got us. Well, I haven't read it. This is the first time hearing about it. So obviously, if they're using the farmer's barn for something, then they're using the farmer's barn for something. I'm pretty sure the farmer's getting compensated and agreed to. They just didn't go in there and take over his ranch, or you'd hear other things on it. But yeah, that's something between them and the farmer. But you got to look at it. Sometimes it's cheaper if you got locations that you can get agreement with and pay the person and use their things so they can practice. You can't do everything just to the city. Sometimes you got to practice stuff on the outside. And now we'll have the conspiracy theories. Oh no, they're going to attack the ranchers and farmers in the U.S. No, because you got to look at it also. We're getting in all these freaking other countries' business are going to be going into their countries. You're going to tell me there's not one farmer or rancher that has a barn in another country? Think about it. We can't. Have you seen the price of lumber? I don't think the military wants to keep freaking building shit. They want to spend money on bullets. They don't want to spend, money on lumber and nails. So, I mean, it's a good question. But for the military's perspective for training, yeah, you need the buildings, but, you know, and they keep cutting the freaking military's freaking budget so they can send stuff to Ukrainium. What else could we do? Hey, for money, voila. But okay, I know, I came late and I should be going on longer, but I still got to meet up with Shift Kicker. I still got to make the stream for the 11 o'clock. I got to see if she got her internet back. She can be able to be on the show, all this other stuff. So, and I got less than an hour to do that with now. I will be on time, maybe even early, depending on Shift Kicker's internet. She ain't gonna be able to join me. I'll be on probably like 10, 15 minutes earlier to try to make up for this morning. But I appreciate y'all coming out, and we will cover these topics and more. Yeah, right now she has no internet, so yeah, I may just have to talk to her on the phone. If we really need to talk, it's going to be up to her. But I'm going to cut it a break for a minute so those that are working and get some work done and tell the boss, hey, I can go get lunch. It's high noon. I can go get some lunch. Yeah. Or if you're like Lady D, she's got to run to the kitchen, get her fruit basket. So I want to thank Mr. NoWhere man from Nowhere Land, Georgia, showing up this morning. He thought he got me, but he didn't get me. He just didn't realize. It took me about a good 20 minutes to find that picture of him. And I had to go all the way to the Beatles in order to do that. That's pretty bad. But it does look like him, especially when he's holding up that rainbow. We know they only have rainbows like that in Georgia, so I knew that was him. But, yep. So I will see you in less than an hour. Oh, wait. No, can't do it. When I see breaking news pop up at the bottom, I got to bring it up. Let's see what they're trying to say. Oh, and of course, they bring me to the freaking bottom of the streams to the top. So they be about a size. That's all I caught. Maybe y'all heard about it or not. Julian Assange can appeal against extradition to the U.S. on spy charges. Okay, nothing real big. But that freaking big ass freaking picture of the bridge on that boat, yep, that's terrifying. Maybe I can capture that. Maybe I'll use that for the 11 o'clock show. Let me see if I can get it. I'm trying to bring it up. Come on, just bring up the picture. So, oh my god. Ooh, I might just be able to put that on my freaking stream for 11 o'clock. So hopefully, one way or the other, I'll be able to have shift here. We'll see. It's got to be completely up to her and her capabilities. I do appreciate her being in the chat. And if you didn't know, Shipkicker's an awesome mod. But y'all already knew that. So I'll see you in about less than an hour. Thank you for coming out. Remember, tell your loved ones you love them. You know what's going to happen in 5 minutes, 24 hours. Even if you get an argument with them, still tell them, I love you, butthole. I don't know what you call your significant other when you're mad at them. So I was trying to refrain from using the French word. So, but yeah, grab some coffee, grab something for lunch, and yeah, we'll go from there. Be Charm's like, maybe you'll see me then, maybe you won't. Yeah, it depends on. Maybe Be Charming will go out and enjoy the sunshine, or maybe she'll just go shopping naked like she did that one time. Not, but we love you, Bee. Stay out of Georgia. I hear they spray for bees there. And love y'all. Thanks for coming out. We will see you in less than an hour. Where's my music at? I didn't even put a banner on this morning. Man, I wonder if they're going to hit me on it. Probably.